Hey guys, so I am doing a soft-spoken video today because I already have like a bit of a sore throat and whispering doesn't really help, but I hope that this is still relaxing. So this video is going to be basically, I believe like a few videos ago when I talked about transitioning into veganism, I got a comment and someone wanted me to do a video a little bit more in depth about like vegetarianism and veganism. And while I can't speak too much about veganism because I am not a full-on vegan, I can speak about my experience as a vegetarian because I have been a vegetarian since January of this year. And so yeah, I guess before I get into that, if you guys know, I know like some of you guys know about my main channel, I'm just like remembering because I have a Suicide Squad poster hanging on my wall right now. It's really cool. It's of just Harley and the Joker. Yeah, by the way, did any of you guys watch that movie? I did, and my review is up on my main channel just in case, if you want to head over and watch it. But yeah, gosh, I feel like I want to keep talking about that movie. I'm gonna go see it again on Tuesday with like my family now. It was fun. I had my issues with it, but it was entertaining nonetheless. Yeah, I really like this poster. Anyways, so back to my main point, I guess. So vegetarianism. I've been a vegetarian since the beginning of the year, and so, well, no, that's a lie. I've been pescatarian since the beginning of the year. I just recently turned full-on vegetarian, after my trip from Mexico. So that was like a month now. Yeah, it was a month ago. But even then I didn't really eat much seafood at all. I just sort of did every now and then. But my biggest weakness was like fish tacos and stuff like that. But I've learned to give that up. So yeah, basically, I guess I'll go over like because like for me, what I was worried about is, when you turn into a vegetarian, it's like, oh, what if you go out to eat with friends or like your family? Like, what are you gonna eat? And I never realized it's so easy to be a vegetarian. It really is. It's a lot tougher to be a vegan. I feel like it's totally doable, obviously, but being a vegetarian is so easy. There's like vegetarian options at almost any place you go. And yeah, I'll just like talk about what I get at certain places. Let's see. I'll talk about what I get at like common fast food places. I guess we'll start off with like Taco Bell, because Taco Bell was like my life, you know what I mean? I'm all about Taco Bell. Like, it's that thing where you eat and you just, like you're gonna get diarrhea right after, but you're like totally prepared for it. You know what I mean? Yeah, at Taco Bell, there's like a lot of things I can get. Usually I'll get like a cheese quesadilla. You can also get any of the layered burrito, like the 3-layer burrito. I don't know if that's a thing, but they have a 5-layer burrito and a 7-layer burrito. None of those contain meat. The spicy potato soft taco is something that I get too. It's so bomb. That's basically all I get. I mean, you can get other things. I'm sure like there's like an extensive amount of things that you can get, I'm sure. Well, not extensive, but yeah, those are my top things that I get there. Chipotle, I absolutely love Chipotle. There it's easy. I just get the bowl, but I just don't put any meat in there. What else? In-N-Out, which we have here in California. The grilled cheese is amazing. It's literally just the burger, just no meat, and it's so good. And I always get grilled onions on it. It's like, it's the same thing. They just like it's the toasted buns with the cheese and grilled onions and lettuce and like Thousand Island, and it's so good. And of course, like animal fries from there are just like perfection. Where else? And I feel like at any burger place, just like fries, I've been to, like if I'm hanging out with friends and they want to go like, oh, let's go to Carl's Jr. or whatever, I get like sides and stuff. Like I'll just get fries and onion rings or something like that. Subway, oh my god, I love Subway so much. I just had Subway earlier today. Subway, of course, I get the Veggie Delight. How about, oh gosh, let me tell you my favorite thing to get from Subway. It's so bomb. Like, trust me, I highly recommend this. Whether or not you're a vegetarian, it's so bomb. So I get the what's it called? The Italian herbs and cheese bread, which is so good. And then so I get a Veggie Delight, and I get the shredded cheddar cheese on it. I get it toasted, and then I get all the veggies except for pickles and spinach. I don't get those two things. I hate pickles, and I'm not a fan of spinach either. And then so I get that on there. I get plenty of ranch on there. I get a little bit of the chipotle sauce, and then a little bit of that like Subway vinaigrette that they have. Oh, like, I swear to God, so freaking bomb. And of course, like the salt, pepper, oil, vinegar. It's so good. It's a little bit on the spicier side, but if you're into that, which I am, it's so good. And yeah. Where else? Oh, Panda Express. Panda Express is really great. I just get like chow mein from there, and the mixed veggies and the veggie rolls, the veggie spring rolls. Those are great. Where else? There's like, what's it called? The Habit. I don't know if that's nationwide. I know it's in California. I'm sure it's another I don't even know, but there's a place in California called The Habit. It's like a burger place, and they have some of the best veggie burgers. Oh, so great. Any place that they offer like veggie burgers, I love veggie burgers, and it's really cool. I get mine lettuce wrapped there, and it's just so good. Yeah, I mean, as far as fast food goes, that's mostly it. I'm probably missing something. I don't know. But yeah, that's like mostly for fast food. As far as eating at home, it's been pretty simple for me. For me, like, what I eat is a lot of sandwiches, which is like not that great because that's like a lot of bread. But yeah, it's not hard. Like, if I make a sandwich at home, sometimes I'll just make a grilled cheese. But I also like to make, like, I'll toast the bread. I like wheat bread. And I'm just like giving you random recipes, sorry about it. And I put cheese on it. God, see, this is the issue, and I'll talk about that right now. Like, giving up cheese in order to become a vegan. I'll get into that. But so yeah, I put like tons of different types of cheese. I put like the, what is it called, pepper jack cheese, and then Colby Jack and mozzarella or whatever, just like multiple types of cheeses, and then I melt it, and then I like to put lettuce, tomatoes, and cucumbers, and some feta cheese on there as well, and honey mustard, and mayonnaise. And those are just like if I'm feeling a little fancy, I'll make that sandwich at home, I guess. If I'm not, I literally just make a grilled cheese. But I really do love to cook. I haven't had much time to cook at all lately. It's weird, but like usually when I'm in school is when I have time to cook. I'm in college, but I mentioned that in my first video, and so like my classes are at funky hours, but that's when I feel like, and it used to be different. Like I have more time to cook when I'm not in school, especially because like when I'm in school I tend to just like grab whatever, and sometimes I won't even eat food. Well, obviously I'm not eating like poop, but I'm eating I'm not even like eating real food. I'm just eating chips and stuff on the go, which is like so bad because then I feel so shitty afterwards. But no, lately it's because I feel like I've been so busy. Maybe I've just been lazy. I don't know. I feel like I'm confusing you guys. What I'm trying to say is that once school starts, I kind of get into like a schedule so I can start cooking better. But something that I do like to cook, I've cooked quinoa a few times and I really like it. I just follow this recipe I saw one time, but I get like really tired of it. I'll just eat like regular rice that my mom makes, rice and beans. And I really do like vegetables, but like I have to make them myself. Like I like to saute mushrooms with onions, and I like the onions to be like almost caramelized with the mushrooms, and then like tomato and bell peppers. So I like to saute those vegetables up, and that's really good. I eat potatoes too. Potatoes are fantastic. I just chop them up into like the squares, and then I'll cook those up. I like to add salt, pepper, and chili powder to that. I really like sugar snap peas, and I like to also just put those on like a pan, and I'll add a little bit of olive oil, and I'll put them on there, and I season with black pepper and salt, and sometimes I use the garlic salt instead of regular salt. And like I love fruits for sure. I love like basically all fruits, and I make myself smoothies all the time. I've been really into smoothie bowls. Well, I feel like, I don't know, I've been into those for a while now, but yeah, they're great. Like I'll make like those acai bowls. What I'll do is I'll like mix together some like acai powder. I believe in like the powder a little bit more than the like acai juice, because the powder is just like the crushed up acai, I guess, something like that. And you can get that at like Whole Foods, I think I got it at this like local like healthy like organic type of store, but you can get that at like Whole Foods. And like you mix that in. I put it in I'm so proud of like, I have a Ninja blender, and I'm like, I love the thing. It's so cool. It blends everything. And so I'll blend, so I make tons of smoothies in there, but I'll blend the powder in with like half a banana and like a mixture of frozen berries. I just buy like the packaged ones from like Target. It comes with like raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. So I'll like throw in some of those. And then I'll toss in some almond milk. I think that's it. Right? Sometimes I'll throw in almonds into the mixture. Sometimes I've also thrown in chia seeds. And so I'll blend that up, and it's nice and like thick, a little bit thicker, like a little too thick to like drink comfortably. And that's how I like it. So I just pour that in a bowl. And then I'll top it, like I try to make them look all cute. I'll top it with like chopped strawberries, bananas, coconut, almonds, blueberries, just all kinds of berries. And it's so good. Yeah, so I love smoothie bowls. I love smoothies and all fruit, so that's not a problem. I'll have those all the time. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, as far as being a vegetarian, it's not that hard. It's just like giving up the meat. For me, it really wasn't too difficult because it was just like cold turkey for me. I just stopped, and I never looked back, I guess. And I mean, I'm not like a preachy vegetarian either, you know. I'm not like telling people, oh, that's terrible. Like I'll mess with my sister sometimes. Of course, I'll tell her, oh, you're eating that food, like, but she's little, like, we mess around like that. But I don't like, I never would tell anyone, like, you shouldn't eat meat or stuff like that. But I do, the only person I get into conversations like that is with my mom, because she's actually, like, she's talking about, like, she doesn't really feel great with me, and she kind of, like, wants to give it up too. And, I'm like, yeah, you should, and I'll tell her about, like, the benefits of it. And I'm like a very, like, I am religious, but I'm very spiritual as well. And I believe like in like the energy that you put out in the world and all that stuff. And I believe that, you know, when we eat something, we, you know, for instance, say we're eating a hamburger and that cow went through a lot of suffering, you know, before it died. I feel like we're eating that energy, and I don't know, some people might like not be into all that. And I don't want to get all preachy, but I'm just saying, like, personally for me, after I stopped eating it, I stopped feeling as shitty as I used to. And I felt like overall, just like everything felt better emotionally and spiritually. I just felt so much more in touch with myself. And I love meditating, but like now when I meditate, I'm just like, I don't know, I feel so liberated. Like, if you're not into all this stuff that I'm talking about, like meditation, aligning your chakras and whatnot, then you're probably gonna like be like, what is she talking about? But if you are into that, then you know exactly what I mean. Yeah, what was I even gonna talk about? Okay, yeah. And so like, as far as being a vegan goes, I have been like going through this process, and I honestly don't know if I'm gonna go through with it. And it's like an emotional struggle with myself because I want to. It's not that I don't want to, but it's things. And the only thing for me right now is cheese. I don't drink like cow milk. I don't do that. I drink almond milk. I also don't eat eggs, but I do eat like products that probably have like milk and egg products in them. And that's the issue for me. It's because like when you commit to that lifestyle, it's really like a lifestyle, and you have to watch everything that you buy. And you know, for me, especially living in a household that isn't vegan, and like my mom's the one who does all the grocery shopping, and I don't have like a bunch of money to just like go out and do my own grocery shopping. It like makes it trickier, but it's possible. I'm not even using that as an excuse. I think it's just, like I mentioned before, the cheese, like giving up cheese for me. I know it sounds so stupid. It's just like something that I've always like found like pleasure in, you know what I mean? Like, obviously food is something that, you know, most people, you know, obviously there's eating disorders and whatever, but most people, you find it very pleasuring, you know, you eat it and it's something that you can take pleasure in. It's just delicious and you're happy, you know, your brain releases the like happy feelings, if that makes any sense. And so like with cheese, I just have like, I don't know, it's cheese, man. I have to give that up, and I don't know, I'll let you guys know how that goes. But I feel like if you're thinking about being a vegetarian, I say go for it. It's something that's really, really cool. And again, you don't have to, you know, if you don't want to stick with it, like, that's fine. You could always just like not, and you shouldn't feel bad about it. I remember so many times I tried to like give up meat when I was younger, and I think one time I lasted like a week, and then like I went to a birthday party at my aunt's house, and they were like grilling burgers, and I was like, oh, and let me just cheat for today. And I was like, no, like, you can't do that. And even to like this day, like, I look back and I'm like, I honestly, if I would just see, like, for me to see myself now, it's so unreal for me to think, like, I literally don't eat meat, because I was that person. I was like all about like a good hamburger or chicken or whatever. Like, I was all about that, and I just like stopped, and I feel great about it. And it's not, I don't know, I don't want to get too preachy either, but yeah, so I just wanted to make this video in case you're like interested in being a vegetarian. I think it's really cool, and that's what I can speak mostly on. Veganism is like another step, and it's really cool because you're just solely living like a plant-based lifestyle, and that's super rad. Like, it's pretty dope, and I'm just like, it's really cool. And for like vegans out there that are accepting of people who do eat meat, that's even better, because, you know, I feel like vegans tend to have this, people have this idea that vegans are like these awful people that'll judge you if you eat meat, and unfortunately, like, that's the only kind of vegan I've ever come into contact with, which like sucks, because I know that there's like nice ones out there, but yeah, I don't know. And I feel like vegans especially like will kind of just hate on vegetarians, or people who are just like halfway, because they'll just say, oh, you're just like halfway there if you're doing it for the animals and you gotta stop eating cheese and all this stuff. And it's like, no, I mean, I don't feel like there's just no need to spread hate when you're trying to spread love and positivity. And I think that's a way to get your message across. But yeah, I feel like do what you want, man. I chose this and I feel really good about it. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end this video right here. I don't really have much else to say on that topic. Just that, yeah, I mean, it's cool. And so yeah, that's basically it. I've been like trying to end this video for like a minute now and I can't even say bye. But yeah, those are like the things that I order at most fast food places. I don't know where else. I guess those are like the most popular ones. I don't go to okay, that's a lie. I do for breakfast, because like McDonald's hash browns, like, who are you gonna lie, those are bomb AF. Also like all their drinks, because they're $1, like you gotta have their drinks. Like their milkshakes and smoothies, super bomb. That was random, but yeah, okay, so like I said, do what you want, man. That's just my like that's my piece on my experience so far as a vegetarian. I really like it, and yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments below if like this soft speaking works for you or if it doesn't. It was just like a little experiment. If you guys do like it, I'll do more soft-spoken videos, and if not, then I'll just go back to whispering, because personally I like whispering better. But okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, until next time, bye.